to the game.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it ain't no fault. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of violence cause it's hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I got it there. Put me some in the can of this dry. Riding this special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad bet this ain't regular size. I really fly, we like pelican flies. She ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She sing I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it ain't no fault. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of violence cause it's hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Money,
Huh? I bought y'all some. Yeah, I bought you cow. You two very small. I just got what?
I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the walls on the shelf. I'm sick and tired of these. Act like they find me, telling me lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this driven my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coke, Cartier as the watch. Cartier love, Cartier, Cartier spec buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad with a Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just broke on the post and I show it. I feel like a chip and I wait on the hold up. I can whip up a new shit in panic. I whip it to prison. I don't break the door. Turn the whole house floor to up. On the
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. Both teams are ready, and we're underway in Caesars Superdome. We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down inside the 20 on a
the fuck?
Get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt, and it for the first time. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. You're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short. 7, 3rd down.
At the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Running once again with Krosky-Merritt. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go inside give to Krosky-Merritt. Oh, he made most of that one. Didn't he give him 9 yards on that first down carry?
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle out. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, right back up first down. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Sends this to the end zone. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series.
That bit felt like it was in super slow motion.
With the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans
Set by long for 330.
All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Now maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, 3rd down. His first throw is an interception. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. He's inside the 10. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Commander.
From the red zone now. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Play fake here, Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
All right, that didn't start off too well, fellas.
Here's Moody.
Let's get it together.
Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And that is the end of our first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Okay. All right. We'll figure it out, fellas. We got to figure it out.
Saints in possession of the football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. On the give, it's Miller. He's going to snag a couple
We
yards.
need to figure this out, fellas.
All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's 16
One
yards
more
on
theory,
that
and I
play.
think I got it
That's
figured
good
out.
for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Shuck now from the gun. Finding a route for back-to-back plays. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Handoff here for Miller. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Let's go.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. They connect on the trick play.
What?
And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality game,
She just got into a
will
fight.
still wind up being fourth down.
Yeah, she won't be playing this weekend. She won't be playing Wednesday.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going
A
for
boy?
it.
Ain't my fault. I don't call the shots. It's the principal that call the shots.
Trying for it with Shuck. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth.
First down. First and 10.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Short pass brought in. He dodged the tackle. Some room to work. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
19
Go
more
hustle.
yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
19 Tiger. Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he gets in, touchdown! The Saints making a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just
Good
like
job,
that, we're
offense.
back
Come on,
to a
defense. We gotta
one-possession ball game as the
get
kickoff
us a
is
stop,
away.
fellas. Time to lock in.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And it's going to be dropped off for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
The offense not shy about sending it downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Second down and 10, Daniels. And this one is launched downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it. Looks like the feet are out of bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. To throw again, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His third total score this game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 41, Saints 7. Jake Moody.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's
There we go.
space.
There we go.
Space
We'll take
on
that.
the sideline, and he's off to the
We'll take that.
races.
Good shit.
And he's out of bounds. So close to making that house call. It's at the 3.
Kate, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yellow, line. Ready.
He keeps it himself. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Here we go. Ready.
Gonna keep this one and go. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown.
Good job, fellas.
The Saints make it a 1-score game before halftime. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints chopped the lead in half. It's down to 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Ready.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
On is Moody for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10, and their own 26-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Check up.
Chuck working from the gun. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's go.
Off the play action. Chuck. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
17 yards.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Throw is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
That's incomplete on 2nd down. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus.
It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out at halftime. The extra point, here's Smith. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 28, Saints 21.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Daniels now.
28-yard line.
Ertz reels it in. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. Daniels setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught.
Oh, come on. You just glitching out at this point. I don't even respect it at this point. I'll give you a good game, but it's clear as day.
Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. PAT up and good for Moody.
I don't even understand niggas like playing like that.
Saints 21. Jake Moody taking off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 9. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. Shoots away from one. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
47-yard line.
Shuck now on 1st down. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 42, Saints 28.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
To kick off.
Fielded at the 7.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Chuck now from the gun. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10 now. Here's Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of a yard.
From the gun, it's Daniels.
The 24-yard.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So it's just not letting me catch a pass.
Incomplete.
Like I hate when people be glitching. Why are you going for that when I told you ain't nothing in? Go ahead. I just sit there and told you ain't nothing in there. Man, I just get all that and separate it.
That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead. They could put this one out of reach. It's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over until it's over.
It's Olave with another catch. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
17 yards.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within wouldn't score in the fourth. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
42. Saints 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And if you come across stuff that's yours, you need to take it.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Panther 60.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Goes to the hurry up here.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Rob, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play.
And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more time the record.
Commanders 49. Saints 35. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields it from the 8. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shock looking to pass here. Put the body on the line for his team. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
At the 43-yard
Here's
line.
Shock, 1st and 10. It's a big strike to Hill. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Saints first down.
Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He gets him to the line and spikes it, and that's going to preserve their timeouts. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Shock working from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he goes down, so they're set up with a nice 1st and goal as we've reached our 2-minute warning. To throw again here, it's Shock. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Let's go.
Rob, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to
I
7.
did my shit without cheating.
Saints 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a
Washington
touchback.
will take over 1st and 10. at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. Escapes the defender. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They've got to keep moving quick here.
That's good.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They're going to pass it here. Escapes the pocket. Throwing the out route complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
And the Commanders' 1st down.
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
35-yard line.
Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Back to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You got 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, there's going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. He'll look to throw it. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Setting up to pass. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Throwing now. Daniels. Has it downfield, working the left. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Daniels now on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Once Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
To the air again, Daniels. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Gotta block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're gonna have trips right to start out. First throw of overtime. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That was a defense right there taking it upon themselves to set the tone, to be the aggressor, to dictate, and it worked. They forced the incompletion.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. Finds a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Running once more with Miller. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Chuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Now it's Miller. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Biggest play of OT, the offense is going for it. Here he is to throw. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the Commanders pick it up. That return finally ends, Brock, as they take it all the way back into the red zone. For one side, an incredible mistake, and for the other, a clutch defensive play that could set up the end of this game.
This is overtime, baby, and every play is amplified by 100. And now some life to go get yourself a win.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really, and then reset.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
On the last play, now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Miller with it. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So we still can't decide a winner in this one. Let's reset that clock and do it all over again. What do you say? Another overtime is coming your way. And now the entire game rests on his next kick. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And that'll leave him with just 1 remaining in overtime. So on 4th down, they bring him out for his most important kick of this game. We have a timeout here, 2nd one taken by New Orleans. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. From the right hash, 55 yards out.
Get the fuck out of my house. Get the fuck out of my house, cheater.
It's good. And that's going to
Yes.
break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And they only needed a field goal
Overtime.
as they're connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So for Brock Q and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
That's the way you persevere.